the UK. Oli is on in Poland. Steven's on in Australia. Monty's on in Saskatchewan, Canada. Victoria is on. Where's Victoria from? I guess that's everybody who has sent a message so far. So, oh, Medi is on in Finland too. 17 degrees Celsius there. I think it's about 25 degrees Celsius here. I haven't checked right off the bat. And it's still early in the morning too. Or early-ish with being at noon. So the temperature's still rising. But it is, the heat wave's broken. We're in the 20s again. No more 40s, no more high 30s right now. Give you a fire update. The fire just outside Moncton is contained now. It's not out yet, but it's contained, which is good. But there are still 23 fires, I think, burning in the province. One of them, north of Miramichi, is still out of control. It's burned like 1,300 hectares of land so far. Luckily, nobody has been injured in it, and no buildings have burned. That shows how much forest land we have here in the province. Alain is on in Montreal. They're talking about rain coming tomorrow, maybe. We had about 10 minutes of rain on Thursday, which we all were like, oh yeah, it's going to rain. And it didn't stick around for too long. Isabel's on in Chile. Roger's on in Greece. Nice 32 degrees there. So yeah, so forest fires are still going, but things are good and firefighters are fighting them, which is great. I've been doing a little bit of traveling, as you've been seeing in my videos over the last few weeks. That will continue this weekend. I am trying to get in as many festivals and shows as I can show you within the summer, trying to get a little bit of variety and, you know, still getting car shows into. Carla's on in Mexico. Welcome back, Carla. Hello, Stephen. So yeah, so today I got up, I shot a video that will come out tomorrow. I prepared for this video, or this live stream, getting ready to go out after this live stream to travel to shoot something else for you guys. Then tomorrow, going to get up early, travel again, shoot something before the rain comes, if the rain comes. I want to get that done. So always something going on right now, and I'm having a hard time deciding what to go film and what not to, because there's been so many different things happening in these weekends. So Victoria could be from Finland. Well, if Victoria wants to answer, that'd be great. It's always nice to see new people. That's awesome. Oh, Dawn's on again. Welcome back. Do I have time to breathe? Not always. I am go, and I've been doing a lot of things. This Thursday, I took a time to breathe. So I took the day off Thursday. I didn't shoot any videos. I relaxed a little bit. So, yeah. Thursday's one of those days right now, I'm having a hard time filming something. Doing the Explore My Father's collection, going through the Americas, I've hit a little bit of a mental roadblock, I must say, about it. A lot of the history is similar in the countries, and I just am not excited about it as much as I used to be, just because, well, one of the reasons nobody else seems to be excited about either. It's my lowest viewed video that comes out during the week. Not many people seem to be interested in it, so I either need to switch things up or give it a break for a little while and come back to it. So Thursdays, I've been trying to either think of something else to put in that slot or use that as my break day. So that's what I've been doing so far. Or that's what I did this past week anyways. I took a break. And you guys are seeing maybe 1 or 2 videos showing up on the weekend in the same day because of all the amount of things I'm trying to get in. Yeah, Thursdays might be a Tuesday for me. How many postcards have I sent so far? Oh, I don't know. With Post Crossing official, I've sent about 960, I think. I'm somewhere in that range. I haven't looked recently to see what the number is, but somewhere in that range. As far as direct swaps, I couldn't even guess to tell you how many have gone out now. I probably don't want to guess because then I'll have to look at how much I've spent, so I don't want to do that. But thank you for the question. Are the Acadians distinct from French Canadians in Quebec? Yes, very much so. And their French is different French. Quebecois French, what you would know from the French people that live in Quebec is even different French than what you will find in France. The Acadian people's French is a lot more similar to what you would find in France, but there is a nice, well, an interesting mix in some of the French communities in the area, especially the French communities that are closer to the English communities, because the languages mix. You will have what we call franglais or chiac, which they will use a sentence that will have French words and English words in it and intertwined. Je vais aller parquer le car is an example of a franglais sentence that you might hear in an Acadian town. But yeah, very much a different French than those that settled in Quebec. Oh, Victoria is from Ukraine, but living in Germany now. All right. Well, welcome to the channel. I appreciate new people joining in. Yeah, the Acadian, not Arcadian, but Acadian parade that it's called the Tantramar. And they're very famous for banging pots and pans when they go through. I went to the Dieppe one versus the Moncton one because I think that one, there would be a lot more people at it. It would be distinctly different. But if I went into a northern town that is very very Acadian, the parades would look a little different once again. But you would still see lots of red, white, and blue, the yellow stars. In towns like Caraquet or Tracadie, you might even see giant lobsters just because of the fishing communities in those Acadian areas too. So very different. No, it's okay. I'm here to educate, or it might just have been a typo too. So, but that party went on well into the night. I didn't stay for all the later festivities. Oh, Yankees from Turkey, welcome. That's awesome. So I went specifically to show you the parade, but also show a little bit of the concert and the atmosphere that was there. I would say at the Dieppe parade, there was probably about 10,000 people that were at that festival. And then the Moncton Festival was going on at the exact same time, about 10 kilometers away. So not very far. There was another big party happening, another concert site. Very close to two things. Special food dishes? Yeah, they have poutine, but a different poutine that it's not the fries, cheese curds, and gravy that you will find in Quebec and what you would be advertised as Canadian poutine. They have a Quebecois, or I keep saying that, an Acadian poutine, which is more of a boiled potato type dish. Not really my cup of tea. They also have fricot, which is another big Acadian dish. They have some lovely desserts, pétassel, really nice, yummy desserts. But yeah, there'd be lots of Acadian dishes that would be there too. Merhaba, is that hello in Turkish? We learned some new words here. Today I was debating on 3 different things that I could be going to show you. One of them I tried to do, oh, it's good. Merhaba, Yankee. One of the things I tried to do with my father yesterday and my sister, you will have seen, we tried to go see the Sandpiper Festival. We happened to arrive when the tide was out in the Bay of Fundy. So the Sandpipers were there, but they were just way off in a distance, so you couldn't see them as much. Had we come when the tide was in, I guess there's supposed to be about 100,000 of these Sandpipers that are eating tiny bay shrimp while they're there feeding as they're getting ready to fly to Brazil. So I thought about maybe going back to do that again this weekend. Just didn't fit in. Whether I'll get a chance maybe after work one day to drive down and do it on my own before they fly off next week, maybe. It might be a Thursday thing to do, all depending on the weather. So that was something. I really wanted to show that. If not, we'll show it next year when it happens. It'll always give me something to do. Oli has been to Ankara 2 times. Double I in your name because that's how it's spelled in your passport, okay? And you're from Ankara, the capital city of Turkey. Cool. I don't think we've ever, well, maybe we've had people from Turkey before. I'm not sure. But you're more than welcome to be here. Glad to have you. And Dawn, where have you been? We haven't seen Dawn for a while. I see you're here. Oh, you're only on for a short time. Okay, you got other things going on. Well, I'm glad that you popped on, at least to say hello. We do have a few people like that pop on while they're at work and just say hello and then are listening in the background but can't write all the time. Isabel, I believe, is one of those people today. Midia is also good for that when she's traveling around. She at least pops in, says hello, and then says that maybe she'll be watching in the replay crew later. I do appreciate all the people that take time to watch in the replay crew. But it has been a very busy summer. With all the beautiful weather, the hot weather, there have been a lot of festivals on the go. There have been a lot of different events taking place, and I've been trying to get to as many of them as possible to show you the variety of things that are going on here at Atlantic Canada. There is a lot. Just catching up on some of the things that have been written down below. Most of them are for other people between you guys talking, so that's good. 20 people on, 8 thumbs up right now. That's great. Would be nice to see the thumbs up go a little higher. Maybe match the people. Ida Marie's got a carnival later today she's going to. Media's already been to 3 events, so home now. So all right, so you can relax a little bit now. I've seen a couple of your posts on this morning. I haven't spent a lot of time on social media yet this morning because I've been doing other things. Trying to get ready for the rest of my day. One of the things I thought about showing you today, I thought it might be interesting, was there was a local festival, not local to here, but local in a town called Stanley, New Brunswick, just north of Fredericton, the capital, where I was last Friday to show you a car show. They're having a fair that they've been doing for 175 years, and so more of an agricultural fair. I know that there were some, a British car group was also traveling up to there, so there would have been some cars involved had I gone to that. But I'm doing something a little bit closer to Moncton, not in Moncton, but a little bit closer this afternoon, about a 45-minute drive away. And we will be back there again in September because there'll be another festival going on there. So, yeah, we're going to take in a few things. And then tomorrow, if the rain holds up, like I've been doing every weekend, we're going to be doing something with cars. And so it is in a bit of a fishing village. So I think it'll have a little bit of a different background to it too. It's about a little over an hour drive away from here. So closer than the Halifax one I did last week, which was about a 2.5 hour drive. That's good. A carnival, no animals is what you're going to. I don't think there's any animals at what I'm going to today either. I haven't done much of an animal festival, like a country fair or anything like that yet this summer, I don't think. Most of the stuff has been in a downtown setting, so there wouldn't be a lot of animals. But we still have things like the multicultural festivals coming up in September. There's a craft show in Victoria Park here in Moncton also coming up later, I think in September as well. September could be another one of those busy months that I have to pick and choose what I'm going to showcase because things sometimes happen on the same day. Olia posted a video on In Postcards today about her World Postcard Day. I did see the thumbnail for it. I haven't watched it yet. Her new Bart card. I should be preparing for it. I haven't yet. The most I've prepared for is I've contacted my daughter to see if she'll design a card for me. So she said she would. I have to send her a couple images and things. So I'm curious to see what she'll design, and hopefully quickly so I can get it to the printers. So I have it back before October 1st. Canadians really like, well, certainly Maritimers really like automobiles. There are a lot. Every weekend, I bet you there's at least, let's say, 8 car shows in Atlantic Canada that I could go to. And then, of course, we have to watch whether it's raining in some of those towns, because I don't want to travel to a car show in the rain, if I can help it. Media says she's ordered her World Postcard Days from Germany already, her postcard case. Stephen says he's been preparing for World Postcard Day. Actually created his own postcard, so that's good. Ordered them. Wonderful. We'll look forward to seeing what they look like, Stephen. Yeah, I'm debating. I think I'm going to order, if I can get the cards in quickly for my daughter, I think I might do 100 cards this year again. That will give me enough for the people that want cards that I trade with regularly, and still have some left over that maybe I'll have trade as I need be. Will they all go out October 1st? That will be the question. I'm not as keen or as stuck on mailing them all on the 1st of October, because sometimes the 1st of October falls on non-mail related days, a Saturday or Sunday here. So having that particular stamp on it, I'm not super fussy about. Just imagine getting cards out to people. That's what I like to do. I like the fact that you have matching stamps, though, Stephen, so you can make maxi cards out of them. Who is Eric Sheena? But hello anyways to you, Eric. Oh, you sent yours out a little early, some of them already, Stephen. Okay. Really early if you sent them in August. Isabel's designing her own with a watercolor. Cool. What else is going on, people? What are we talking about? I'm excited to show you what came in the way of stamps last week. I've got a pile of stuff. You can see it back there on the chair. Stuff from Monty, stuff from Stephen in Montana, stuff from Joseph in Nevada. Debbie in Ohio, I think, too, is in that pile of stuff. I'm figuring out whether I can get it all into one video or whether it'll take multiple videos to do it. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happened to Wolfie, Christopher. I haven't seen him in a while. I did send him a message on the 20th anniversary of Post Crossing, just saying thinking about you, and haven't heard anything back. 16 days to get a card from Turkey to Canada. Possible, yeah. Your third card, that's good. Early going of Post Crossing. You know what, Victoria? You don't have to create your own card and do things for World Postcard Day. You don't even necessarily have to use a World Postcard Day card for it. One of the key things that I would do as a post crosser is make sure you save one of your address slots to be able to draw that on World Postcard Day, because then you'll get a special little badge saying you've participated in it. And I think we all kind of like to have those badges on our post crossing page. So yeah, that's one thing to do for it. Olia says, let's visit Polo. He's sleeping right now, but maybe. Adam Reed's got a stamp club auction on Thursday. That's good that you have yours continuing through the summer. I'll be looking forward to going back to them again in September. There'll be a whole bunch of things to do. Do I think Polo... Oh, welcome, Joseph, too, on in Nevada. Do you think Polo will make it onto your World Postcard Day card? I'm pretty sure he will. Yeah, he's been on all my other ones, so it would only make sense that he would continue to play a part in that. Every other month you have a stamp club show. That's cool. Yeah, we take the summer off, and then we're every month after that. I've gotten a list of things from Stephen in Montana that he collects, so it will be interesting to be able to go to the shows and have a look out for some of those things. Jabolo? What's my opinion on it? I don't have an opinion on it. This is a non-political channel. Nor do I know anything about the topic you're talking about. Oh, Mindy's on. Mindy in Nova Scotia. Also, Mindy who sends in the dad jokes that I brutalize every week. I will slow down Mindy and when I'm reading them to try to make sure that the punchlines really pop. Yeah, there's a lot of people that create World Postcard Day postcards. Even I get lots of the official ones that come through, but I kind of prefer the creativity that people put into creating their own. You're just getting up. Well, you've had a late night working, so for those of you that don't know, Mindy works for Canada Post as well in Halifax, but she works the night shift. So she goes in late, works overnight, goes to bed early, so that's okay with all the different time zones that are represented today. There are other people that are just getting up now too because it's early for them, or there are some that should be getting ready to go to bed because it's super late for them as well. So just happy, Mindy, you could roll out of bed and find the live stream before starting your day. Yeah, with the addition of Mindy's dad jokes going with Steven's limericks and fun facts, it really makes for an exciting Friday video. Plus, all the mail that seems to be coming in too. David's on in southwest Nova Scotia. Welcome, welcome. I agree with Monty. I appreciate all the contributions, and Mindy too. If you ever decide that the postage rate and the thing is too expensive to send cards every week, you can do what Steven has done. He sends me an email with his contribution because he used to mail it all the time, and it wouldn't necessarily get here from Australia in time. He would send a whole bunch of limericks, all for a full month. He might do that too. So that's another option for you too. You could send a bunch of cards in an envelope, and I can separate them. My videos are different. Different good, I hope. The Unicorn Council has not yet taken place. There is a meeting potentially happening tomorrow. I haven't put my 2 cents in on when I'm available yet. I'm still trying to figure that out. So there is a council meeting coming up, though. So the Unicorn Gang is assembling. And we've been talking. But we're trying to find a time when all of us can be available at the same time, which is proving difficult right now. But maybe tomorrow. I do have to send, that reminds me, I do have to send a message to Renee and respond to something. It's just been busy. I haven't sat down to do any of those sort of things, or if I have been doing some of them, I've forgotten some of the other ones. So that's a good reminder. So thank you, Olio. How does someone apply to the Unicorn Gang? That is one of the things that we are going to be discussing in this meeting coming up. There have been a number of people that want to be members, and we want to make it a fun way of having new members. And I don't want to give out too much right now before I've talked with council, and yeah, I don't want to have my horn removed. Oli suggests writing applications for membership in the form of postcards. I will bring it up in council. Oh, yeah. Guess what you want. You want me to get in trouble, do you, Isabel? No way. I'm not having the council mad at me. Are you saying if I tell you here, no one will tell anybody else? Yeah, don't want to be expelled, that's for sure. It's a very small group. The powerful Unicorn Gang. You don't want to upset the unicorns. There's something nice about having it as a small group, though. It's that exclusive membership. What is the unicorn? Are you trying to get me in trouble? You don't talk about the Unicorn Gang. I'm sure after our next meeting, though, we will have more information come out, what we're allowed to talk about, and how we'll share membership. Yes, we definitely need unicorn stickers. It is part and policy. I can tell you this much. If you are to write to a member of the Unicorn Gang, as a member of the Unicorn Gang, your card must have a unicorn on it. Jilly's had one infraction of recent. She sent a card to Renee and it was missing a unicorn. It will have to be addressed in the meeting. If there was a secret club word, do you think I could tell you? Come on. Mindy, you could say that, but none of the cards that you sent me have had a unicorn on it, nor have any of the cards that I've sent you had a unicorn on it. So that is one way we can prove that you are not in the Unicorn Gang as of yet. Do I have a funny handshake with people in general? I don't know. It does sound like a serious infraction. One of the hard things about enforcing infractions when you are spread out around the world, it's hard to give a spanking or to say no, you shouldn't do that. So that is one of the things we have to address. How do you make up for an infraction like that? You can't find unicorn stickers? Oh, there are tons of unicorn stickers out there. Even Temu, you can buy unicorn stickers. They are not hard to find. Yeah, no unicork. They have to be unicorn. Although I don't know what a unicork is. But no infractions for typing problems or writing problems, thankfully. Otherwise, I'd be in real big trouble. You guys are getting me to talk too much about the Unicorn Gang. You're going to have to wait. They may be listening. They probably are listening. wine bottle. I have another idea for the infraction, how you have to make up for it. Oh, you're thinking you're going to be in the club, are you? Well, we'll see about the membership. It used to be, well, Jilly B, I can tell you the history of it. Jilly B is the one that has come up with it. She sent a message to Renee, and it talked about Unicorn Gang. And Renee said, I'd like to be in a gang, a unicorn gang. And so they started it. And I piped up, well, I want to be in the gang. And so I got to be a part of it. We were the core three. And then Lewis, who was in the United Arab Emirates at the time, was rating us, all three of us, cards on a regular basis. I was probably getting a card every week from Lewis at that time. And I brought it up. I said, Lewis really should be in this gang. He's been a good friend to all of us, and he deserves to be a part of it. And so he was brought into the gang as well. Lewis has since moved to Spain and works in Africa. We don't get cards nearly as often from him because he's working hard and doesn't have the same amount of time as he once had. But he is still in the gang. Oh, what's going on here? Monty's got to go. All right, see you, Monty. Thanks for coming in. I just saw bye. I had to go back. Thought everybody was leaving. Oh, suspend someone from the club for an infraction of a sticker missing. Might be a bit severe. And especially when it was the Grand Poobah that made the mistake. That, I think, might be a bit too severe. But I can think of something fun that we could do on top of it, so I'll bring it out in the meeting. Christopher wants to know if anybody's bought any new stamps this week. No new release stamps, but there have been some new release stamps in other countries that have come out, like the Monty Python stamps. Some new American stamps have come out recently too. What other ones? The Peanut stamps, of course, have come out not too long ago. Jilly B's done a video on that. I still have to get back to watch all that. I started it, but haven't been able to finish it yet. Hang on to your stickers, Isabel. We shall see. We're also going to need to know the people that are actually interested in being a part of the club. So that has to be addressed somehow too. Steven's been ordering some stamps, including his world postcard stamps. He's even ordered some from Turkey. That'll be awesome to see those in 4 weeks. Monty and Violet, have a good week. And Yvonne, if you're working somewhere today, as I am sure you are, letting Christopher be a part of the live stream, we'll talk to you at some point if she happens to watch this after the fact. Ida Marie spent too much money on stamps this week. You've had lots of new events happening, so it's good. The Boston 26 and SpongeBob stamps. Awesome. All right, you guys have been patient. I haven't done it in a long time. Let's go up and visit Polo. We'll see what he has to say for a minute, and then we'll let him go back to sleep. I think the stairs are cleared for me to wander up here. That was a close look at my eyeball. Up the stairs. Flip the camera around. Go in his hot bedroom. There's his wheel, his house, his food. Let's see what's the best way we can do this. Like that, maybe? say hi to everybody? I know, we'll get you back to bed in a minute. People just wanted to say hello. There's Polo, the African hedgehog. He's been having a sleep. It's nighttime for him still now. But he's having a visit. Yes, I know you want to go back to bed. You'll get to go back to bed in a second, okay? Everybody just wants to say hello. All right. Put your house back in. There you go, buddy. All right, so he's wandering around wondering, why am I up? I don't want to be up. All right. Swing this back around. Yeah, he has his own room. How spoiled is he for that? Have I heard from Smokey? I haven't recently, no. I'll reach out to him, say hello. I don't think he's post-crossing anymore. He might still be answering messages if you send him a card. I'm sure he may respond to that. But I know he's busy doing other things. I think he was finding that post-crossing was getting a bit more expensive, and he really wanted to focus on stamp collecting more than anything. So yeah, I think that's where he's at. What else do we have here? Bike Club 1, hello, doing well, thank you. Where are you from? Yankee, are you a stamp collector? Yeah, Stephen wants to know that. I'd be curious to know that too. Are you? Turkish stamps, I don't have a lot of those. Oh, Joe's on from India. How was your trip to Thailand? Hopefully you had a good time at all the philatelic exhibitions that you were at. Bike Club 1's from Pakistan, welcome. You'll be lurking? All right, lurk away. You can send messages on Instagram too. I can't respond to them right now, but that's good, Joe. Glad that you had a good trip. Welcome back once again. Yankee's a new post-crosser. Well, welcome to that hobby as well. And if you're like Joe and just joining now, if you wanted to see Polo, you'll have to watch him in the replay crew. We've gone up to visit him. I just woke him up for a minute. He really wanted to sleep, so he was a good sport about being there on camera for a minute, but I put him back to bed. Where do I live? I live in Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada, on the eastern side of Canada. Joe, have you been finding some good deals, some new things to add to your stamp collection in your travels? Well, Yankee, glad that you're back at it again. It's too bad they couldn't have updated your address. Some interesting images there, Bike Club. Bought some new post boxes, Thailand post truck. I assume you mean the toy scale Thailand post truck and post boxes, not full scale. Otherwise, you must have a very big house for all your additions and a bunch of stamps. Very cool. Hopefully, you'll show them at some point in time. You went to the Royal Grand Palace. That sounds very wonderful. Item Ray said her postal carrier dropped her post-crossing postcards on the sidewalk. They stayed on the sidewalk all day. Oh, hopefully they weren't damaged at all. Good thing no one walked away with them. Oh, you got some new postcards too while you're away. Awesome. You travel the world, so you get some great locations to get postcards from. And of course, the stamps. You have some surprises for that dad guy gang. Oh, that sounds good. Not damaged. That's good that your postcards weren't damaged. Well, I'll look forward to what I'll be able to reveal to that dad guy gang. I think you mean that dad guy crew, though. I think that was the group name that was associated to it. At least that's what I'm writing on all of our Wednesday decorating cards. And there's been a few people that have gotten these That Dad Guy Crew cards and are kind of wondering where they come from. I've started the last maybe month or so putting the number on it. We're up to 31 or something now of these cards that we've sent out. So, yeah. If you've gotten one, you're part of an elite group. Maybe not as elite as the Unicorn Gang, but still a special group. And I'm trying not to send, I haven't sent yet, any duplicate to the same person. So no one has gotten more than one yet. Yeah, there's a Unicorn Gang and there's a That Dad Guy Crew. So two different things. Joseph got a postcard from the Netherlands yesterday. No stamp. Just, oh yeah, you can do a there you can pay for your postage online and they'll give you a code and you write that code on your envelope. It means that you've already paid for the postage. It's something different they do there. I don't particularly like it because I like the stamps, but it is an innovative way that you can pay for postage without actually going to a post office to buy it. 15 watching, 16 likes, so we're going up. It's good. Substitute postal carrier you had. Yeah, there's a few of those out, especially in the summer when your regular postal carriers are on vacation. Postcards came from Germany. Are they Tausendchen cards? Or are they just... Oh, these are probably the official ones that you bought, I'm guessing. That came from Germany. The same ones that Mary is buying. How do I keep track of who got what? I ran into that issue with some postcard pen pals I have not remember when I sent to them. I have a spreadsheet. I'm very anal that way. I've created a spreadsheet. It's got the date, the person I've sent it to, where they're from, the card that I've sent to them, or if I've included some stamps in there. I need to get more specific with the stamps that I send people so I don't send them. It's not foolproof. Yeah, there's going to be chances that you're going to get a same postcard more than once, because I could sort it every time and say what postcards. If I said to Media, for example, I sorted all the cards that I've sent to her over the last 4 years, the list would be very long because I send a card to her every week. So a lot of cards go out because I'm responding to every card that she sends to me. So that's good, or at least every card within that 1 week. If she sends me 3 things in 1 week, I only send 1 card back because too expensive. But that's how I keep track. And so I have a separate page that has all the ones for That Dad Guy Crew that go out on Wednesdays, so I can go through and see, have I sent to this person before, and if I haven't, then I can make sure that they get added to the list. Yeah, Joe, I think Ida Marie has gotten both those stamps that were launched, before, maybe even a sheet. You've never heard of what, Joseph? Creating a spreadsheet for it? You have a duplicate from Santa, not from you. Oh, Santa sent you 2 cards? You must have 2 friends close to Santa then. You're lucky. Oli is writing 30 plus World Postcard Day cards tomorrow. Oh yes, because you're sending them to Belarus first, and then she's mailing them out because they're cheaper that way. Hopefully your mom Lena had a great birthday too. And Sarah in Germany, it was her birthday this past week. Who else? Sarah's daughter's birthday is today, so that's probably why she's not on right now. Yeah, a lot of birthdays. There were some other people that had a birthday. Someone had the same birthday as Sarah, the 14th. Who was that? Are you on right now? If so, happy birthday or happy belated birthday to you as well. A lot of birthdays in August, I know that. Mandy keeps writing hers in a notebook, what she sent out. Yeah, a lot of nice stamps around the world. That's one of the great things about working at Canada Post is seeing the stamps that show up on everybody's mail, whether it's on envelopes or postcards. Big parcels sometimes are just covered with stamps. Really nice to see. Sometimes makes me jealous too, because there might be some stamps on there. It's like, oh, I'd like to have that stamp. Renee's birthday's coming up near the end of the month. Okay, good to know. I can't keep track of them all. I know at one point I was going to write them all down to be able to send. Like I know Julie's birthday is in September, but I can't keep track of everybody's. Nor can I afford to send cards to everybody. So if someone's messaged me and says my birthday's tomorrow, I try to remember that if I'm putting out a video. Oh, the payment of the code. Thank you for reminding me what I was talking about, Joseph. Yeah, that's what they had to do. Welcome, Check Stacker. You're here. Joe's hoping to go to the Boston 2026 show. You'll be getting closer to me at that point in time if you're only in Massachusetts. I'm just up the road in New Brunswick. Oh, Olia, you'll do fine. You might have a sore hand after you rate all those postcards, but that's why it's best to kind of spread them out. Mindy says she's seen a parcel from Japan that had 30 plus full sheets of stamps in a plastic label bag attached to the parcel. Oh. If they were in a plastic label, someone might have been sending them so they could be saved. So hopefully the person who got them enjoyed them. Not getting tossed out. But you guys are all reminding me that I need to get on sending everything I need to Dea so she can create some postcards. One of them I've asked her for is specifically a new postcard for my channel. So we'll see what happens there. And the other one is a World Postcard Day one. So I will leave it up to her first. And if I don't hear from her, I might have a backup one that I'll create because I know she's busy too. I've never asked a customer for stamps off their mail, no. Most of the times I don't even see the customer because I'm putting their mail in their community mailbox. "17 people on, 17 likes. That's great. Well, are people's questions coming to an end? We're just over 50 minutes. And I'm going to have to get ready to do the next thing that I've got planned here, which I should probably charge my phone up too, so it's all ready to record. That's nice, Stephen. You person at the post office saves the stamps for you to put in your P.O. box. That's awesome. That's nice, Mindy. That had someone saving stamps for you as well. Is the community post box in all of Canada? Not everybody in Canada has a community post box. There are still people that get mail delivered to their house in some areas, or in rural communities at the end of their driveway where their mailbox would be posted up and the driver goes by and puts it in. So it's not everywhere, but a good portion of the Canadian population, especially in urban centers, are all getting it in community mailboxes now. Lately, I don't need to have someone at the post office save me stamps. You as a community have been fantastically generous to continue to send me stuff that's been going in my collection or been going out in giveaways. So thank you so much to everybody. It's growing, the number of people that are continuing to add to the giveaways. So that's amazing. I think that's a good thing, Stephen. If she knows that the stamps were going to go in the garbage anyways, that you're a collector, send them to you. Post boxes in the post offices. Yeah, we have that in the smaller areas. I mean, I get my post box. That's in a post office, but my real mail, because I don't give that address out anymore. A few of you do have it, but I have a community mailbox, as you've seen, at the end of my driveway, so I go get my mail there. I'm trying to get everything for that dad guy going to the post box, so it just makes it a whole lot easier, and I don't have to cover up addresses and things that way when I do it. So the more volume I get coming in, the better it is not to have to try to cover up all the addresses. And if it's just a P.O. box, then I can show the whole card, the stickers, the decorations and stuff without having to worry about the address being there. Joseph says, I was fortunate in having a contact at the Honolulu Marathon office when I lived in Hawaii, and they got me all the foreign envelopes that come in. Wow, that is good. Yeah, my father, I've said this before, when he worked for his company, he used to always go down in the mail room and collect all the bags of garbage, and then would tear off all the stamps. That's how he would get stamps for trading around the world. Now, he did have to sort out the apple cores and the other things that happened to be in those garbages, but for the most part, it was just envelopes with stamps on them. And a lot of those companies now would have metered stamps on it, wouldn't actually have a real postage stamp on it, so it wouldn't work the same way as it did for him in the 80s. What's my plan for today? Well, I'm going to another event that is happening close by. I'm going to keep it secret of what that is till you see the video, but very soon we'll have to wrap this up because I'm getting ready to get in my car and drive to the next event. Christopher says they still get mail through their door in their letterbox. That's great. Jenna Wagner, welcome. Yes, I remember you being on here. It's been a while since you've been here, but welcome back. You're coming right near the end of the live stream right now. Yvonne just messaged Christopher to say hi to everyone. That's awesome. Hopefully she's having a good day at work. Suspense, yeah. Well, let's not give away all the secrets right now, right? Hello to Yvonne. Jenna says, Dan's it. What do you mean, Dan's it? Are you playing tag? Ida Marie gets her mail right through the slot in the door too, just like Christopher. It's awesome. Growing up, I used to have our mail came right to our mailbox that was beside our door, the metal mailbox that we had on attached to our house. Not as many of those mailboxes exist now that are being used. They're all in community mailboxes, but some areas do. I know my neighbor just around the corner, he gets his mail delivered right to his house. But the way they stopped when they were restructuring to see who was going to go into community mailboxes, the line dropped at his house. He was the last one. Everything beyond his house all went to community mailboxes. And a number of years back, the Canadian government said, no, everybody's going to go into community mailboxes. So they started that process and then it got stopped. So whether that will happen again, it might. Post boxes are too expensive in the US. I have a site that has 100 mail addresses in it that I go open the boxes up, put all the mail in, the parcels in. So that's one stop as a letter carrier to take care of 100 different mailboxes rather than going door to door to 100. So I don't know. From a corporate perspective, I think that's probably cheaper. But the flip side, the corporation also has to pay to have those mailboxes cleared out or fixed if they get broken. So there is an expense to having community mailboxes as well. It's not incurred by the customer, it's incurred by the corporation. Well, is that it? Have we come to the end? There's nobody else saying anything at this point in time. So I'm going to wrap it up so I can get on with the next thing, get to that mystery event that I'm going off to film, so I can show you that later on as well. Steven says this post box costs around $240 a year, but keeps mail safer and it gets less damage, so it's worth it, yeah. Here, if you have an address, you automatically get a space. You don't have to pay for that box. Where I have a space in my community mailbox and I want an additional one, I have to pay for that additional one. That's how it works here. All right, Joseph's got to go. Ida Marie's going. I'm going to go. So have a magical week, everybody. Thanks for joining me.